Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Gifted Hippos here, back yet again with another extremely amazing Stormbound video. I know it's been a couple months. I'm sorry. I've been busy. But I have a treat for you guys, all right? Today, I am bringing in the sauce. You may look at this deck and think, what in the world am I looking at? And you know, that would be a very valid question. But trust me, this is the juice, the sauce, the elixir of life. Let me just get into the card by card, break it down for you so we can understand what this deck does. Okay, core of the deck, obviously, the 5 buildings. Okay, you have Chateau, Temple of Mind, Upgrade Point, Workshop, True Shot Post. Okay, True Shot Post clears units. Okay, it's goated. It's goated with Mia. Okay, everything works with Mia. Chateau of Cardboard gives you time to set up the rest of your buildings, also combos with Temple of Mind. So if you set this up on turn 1, this up on turn 2, now you're just destroying stuff every turn, no matter the strength. We got Upgrade Point. We have 3 constructs in the deck, along with Mech Workshop, so this really helps to bolster up your bodies. We got Mech Workshop, great threat. Can play it if you're going second on the first turn, and immediately your opponent's pretty much just losing. We got Frontline Engineers, because we have 5 buildings. It's kind of the win condition. We have Dr. Mia, which is broken. This card could cost 4 mana, and you would still play it. Just triggers all your buildings again. We've got Windmakers for some insane removal. Hunter's Vengeance, it's free. We have 5 buildings, best removal in the game. We got Destructobots, it's a construct, it's cheap. Green Prototypes, best card in the game, and it's a construct. Good bonus. Gifted Recruits, if I could play another Destructobots in this slot, we would, but you just need another 2 mana unit that moves, and this is the best card for there. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else I can say. This deck looks really weird, and you're just going to have to see that it does work. So today we're going to be trying to push to top 10 because your boy has been slacking. Nice. We found our first match up against LuvJacobYT. All right. So always cycle Frontline Engineers if you get it first. This hand is absolutely horrible. You want to play a 3 mana building on your first turn, but it's whatever. If this guy plays Eloth, we're in a bad spot because then we'll be forced to play Windmakers, probably be forced to play Hunter's Vengeance, Gifted Recruits if we don't draw 2 Shot Post. And let's pray that he doesn't have Hysteria. Actually, no, he can, because then that gives us a Mech Workshop. Okay, this is fine, I think. So because that's 7 strength, we could go for a Mech Workshop. But I think the correct play... Actually, you know what? Or sorry, I was going to say Windmakers. We could go for Windmakers, just take this out. What could he have? If he has Sparkly Kittens, we're fine. So Guardy just screams Retired Commanders. And I don't know if I want to give this guy a Retired Commanders on 2. If I play this here, he could play Retired Commanders on this spot. And then there's a 33% chance it could go here, here, or here the night that spawns. And it could block our Mech Workshop. Or we could just play Windmakers and play it safe. You know, I think I'll do that. Yeah, because there's True Shot Post, so definitely Windmakers. So now we True Shot Post, cycle Mech Workshop. Let's see. Yeah, we should be fine. So Destructobots, let's see if we're right. If he plays Brother in Arms. No, we were not correct. Okay, so this could be... You know what? This could be some sort of Fortification Tonic deck as well. And I think we're fine with that. So he could play Debug Loggers next. He could play Debug Loggers. Or just play his Fortification Tonic. So there's no spot that our True Shot is going to be safe. Let's just play here. Psycho Mech Workshop. There it goes. Chateau is going to be pretty good in this matchup. And maybe we can also jam an Upgrade Point in Mia if he decides to just go for the True Shot Post. Could go for Windmakers as well. We're fine with Windmakers. Unstable build. Okay. Upgrade Point. Okay. I think we just win. Yeah, we just win. Oh no, never mind. Takes out 1. True Shot Post will take out the next. Do we play Upgrade Point or do we get down a Chateau? And I think the answer is Upgrade Point. Yeah, because then we get to block. So actually, let's trade... Are we going to draw Destructobots? We're going to draw Destructobots. Do we have a 3 mana card? Yeah, we'll draw the 3 mana card as well. So yeah, here's Temple of Mind. I'm going to play Upgrade Point here. Mia here. So now our True Shot Post is blocked again. And we should be drawing Destructobots. There it is. So Destructobots, gifted, Temple of Mind. We can definitely block that unit. or take out his upgrade point if we want. Preferably, we'd be getting another building in play, but it's fine. Maybe I could have kept Chateau as well, because I didn't know we'd be drawing GP. But it is important to get rid of his upgrade point. See, our opponent here has to deal with 3 things right now. They have to deal with this construct body, they have to deal with upgrade point, and true shot posts, all of which are pretty high level threats. So, yeah. Once we get that like 3rd building down, most decks can't even compete anymore. It's just over. Oh, and our opponent is really feeling the level 4 Guardy. It sucks for them. Okay, it hit the wrong unit. I guess that's fine though. We'll just get GP. Let's see. We'll trade Temple to Mine and we'll see what we get. Yeah, because right now we're just going to be playing green prototypes onto that, onto his upgrade point. Yeah, we don't need this. We don't need this. Another true shot post. Ooh, this is tough. This is very tough. You know, we could just jam a true shot post in this corner. I'm kind of liking this because there's almost no way for him to get to it. Yeah, let's be annoying. We'll jam a true shot post right here. And I guess, I don't know anywhere we could block. Does it even matter? Probably doesn't matter. What are we trying to prevent? Nothing? Maybe a runner? I don't know. We'll just give this a little up tap. So he gets 5 more strength. His units move up. I guess, you know what? We probably could have played the gift recruits here. I was thinking about it for a moment, if you guys saw me hovering. We could have played it here so that we blocked him from getting rid of our true shot posts, but in reality, he has to deal with a 16 strength unit on his baseline. He's not going anywhere. And then in the meantime, our true shot posts are just going to light him up. There's the fortification tonic, so we were correct. We have 2 buildings right now. Frontline Engineers isn't the best. Like, it's obviously a great card. Okay, a great card even with 2 buildings, but this deck does so much more. Nice, so we got some pretty good triggers. We need to deal, this will go up to 14. Okay, and we need a way to get rid of, we definitely need to get rid of that. So actually, let's trade this. Hunter's Vengeance, that will kill everything including our own units. I don't like that. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to try this because it'll deal 6 to that. Windmakers can push that out of the way and it'll block for a true shot post again. And then, yeah. So we'll go like this. Now our true shot post is blocked in and we're about to draw Mia the next turn. And then we can finally get rid of this. But we did not draw Mia. Okay, Mia, you need to come up. I don't know where you're at, sweet. Please come home. Oops, kind of forgot about that, but it doesn't matter. He's going to have to clear the true shot post either way. Now, unfortunately, our opponent is gaining a little bit of that base health back. Guardy got probably the best temple for them in that situation. I guess Temple of the Mind would have also been good for them. Or not Temple of the Mind, Temple of Time, yeah. Okay. Let's get a green prototypes. A Saber Paws. Opponent? Opponent, you know you can... Opponent, you could have taken out the true shot post. You do know that, right? If they play Saber Paws here, it'll still move up. There's only 1 surrounding unit, so that's to get 1 strength. But we're just going to ignore that. Let's see. No need for Mech Workshop. And we drew her. Mia's awesome. So we're going to play... Let's see. I don't know where we play this. Probably on this side, so we can get the upgrade point behind some protection. Boom. And it hit the wrong thing, as always. Whatever. Actually, our opponent wins if they have green prototypes upgrade point into Hearthguards, but the chances of that are so rare because they just use their green prototypes. If they hadn't just used their green prototypes, would have been a little bit more scared of that. And also, what in the world? We got a Project Phoenix coming out? Alright. Sure, man. Whatever you say. And then they're going to take out our building. Kind of unfortunate. Ooh, wait. That's good. So we could just leave Phoenix, actually. You know, I might do that. We could just play Windmakers, Leaf Phoenix, and jam some buildings on their baseline. Let's do that. We're gonna do this. Windmakers. It'll gain that strength. And now we have Frontline Engineers, True Shot Post, Gifted Recruits for next turn. That is going to be nasty. It looks like they did get unlucky as well. So they still have an 11 strength on their baseline. We're going to be removing some things. Extremely difficult to get to. This is crazy. Most people, this is like some weird strategy here, okay? But I feel like buildings have been played wrongly for the longest time. They're not only a defensive tool. They need to be played offensively because their bodies are massive. 3 for 9. Like, our opponent just hit it with Angelic Tikas, and it's still alive at 4 strength. So it's going to take a whole nother unit. Got Temple of Time. Upgrade point. Might see a Mia here, maybe. Okay, just Fortification Tonic. Nice. It's going to shoot something. And our opponent concedes. Nice. Pretty flawless first game. Let's get into the next one. Nice. Looks like we found our next match up against BogBans. Ooh, perfect start. All right, so here is the sauce. Upgrade point. Okay? You play it on the right-hand side for multiple reasons. Okay? The right-hand side is generally the safest spot of the board. I don't know why, it just is, okay? If you were to play in the middle here, when your opponent plays units, they could get stuff on either side and pocket you in, okay? And normally, maybe this spot would be good because then you can get a mech workshop onto this tile. And what that'll happen is that it summons the units, and then this will buff it up. Well, now you're doing the same exact thing, except you're just doing it over here. So you play it here, and then, you know, that triggers, buffs it up, whatever. However, our opponent is probably not going to let us do that. So it looks like we're going to need to find Hunter's Vengeance. We're probably going to play Mech Workshop just to bait out some removal. And since they have Ice Flakes, I'm not expecting Siege Breakers. This is probably some sort of Wolf Cloaks build. So it looks like we found the Hunter's Vengeance. We'll just play... We might actually play Mech Workshop here. But no, we'll play here. Make them take it out. And the next turn... we could go Destructobots into Mia. We could do Hunter's Vengeance, Destructobots. Really, any combination of things is relatively fine. If our opponent plays Rockworkers, which is the most likely scenario given that they have Ice Flakes, they play here. It takes this out, and then it spawns a Mech Workshop. Or not a... I don't even know what to say. A Fort of Ebon Rock right there. So that's fine. Okay, Gift Recruits. Ooh, a Mistwives. So that is a lot of value. I don't like that. We're going to eat 2 damage. I know that much already. I definitely want to eat 2 damage. I'm fine with that. So I'm going to Hunter's Vengeance. It's a necessity. And then we're going to Destructobots. Yeah. Our opponent will probably have West Wind. We need to trade Windmakers, actually. Oh, no, hold up. This is tricky. We have to trade Mia. We draw True Shot Post. Can we eat 8 damage? That's a tough one. That's a very tough question. Either way, we're in a lot of pressure right now, especially since we went first. And our opponent managed to clear a Mech Workshop with Green Prototypes. That Green Prototypes really screws us over, because now we're taking too much. I think we have to go for it. It's risky, but the alternative is probably just losing. We're dead to, not Leaf Patters, but we're definitely dead to Wolf Cloaks when it comes through. So we'll have to either leave 3 units on board, in addition to taking no more damage, or we'll have to just block all the lanes that it can go through, which is unfortunate given that we have every single clearing option in our hand right now. If we had kept Gifted Recruits, I don't think it changes much. We're going to be drawing a pretty constant stream of buildings for the time being. Because we still have to get to Chateau. We just hit Temple of the Mind. And then what's next? Green Prototypes. We could get Green Prototypes. Oh, wait, we're fine. We're fine. They're going to bring us down to 7, so we're within warfront range. But I will take that any day of the week. So what we're going to do is we're going to Destructibots, and then we're going to Windmakers low. We'll trade this. We just want to be blocking. Destructibots. Windmakers low. And we should draw green prototypes so that we can get Chateau, Temple of the Mind, green prototype. Or we could get Upgrade Point. Those are all very valuable options. Our opponent might have Gray the Balancer, which is why they were willing to send a runner in. If they do, they're probably debating because it is a 50-50 chance. They could have something like Saber Paws, green prototypes, Gray the Balancer, and they're seeing which is better. Okay, Spark the Kitties, maybe Bless with Brawn, or Rock Workers. We see Leaf Patters in the pocket. That is scary. That is very scary. What could they have to get lethal? Not much, actually. So you know what? We're just going to pocket. We're going to trade this. Yeah, I think we have to trade this. Or we could get it down still. Like, because if we draw Mia... Let me see. If we draw Mia, we could clear everything, basically, with a True Shot Post. I don't know if we need to build up a board. I don't think we're going to be able to build up a board, so let's just focus on clearing. Yeah. Prototypes. Chateau. And that. There is Mia, so we did find her, but yeah, we had Frontline Engineers, Mech Workshop. We weren't going to clear with that stuff. So it was better to, you know, place down our 2 buildings that focus on removing units rather than trying to build up a board. I imagine our opponent has Hunter's Vengeance here. They could have Hunter's Vengeance into Warfront Runners again, which they would have a 50-50 chance of winning if it hits this one in the front. Because there are 2 constructs right now. What else could they have? I'm still waiting to see a Rock Workers. This is a very weird build if it just has Leaf Patters and Warfront Runners, because then I don't know why you're running Winter. It's only Snowflakes and Mistwives that you get access to. Maybe Rhymelings. Okay, there is Wolf Cloaks. Oh, they are just jamming it. That is very risky. I don't know why they did that. Yeah, I feel like that just loses. Doesn't it? No, I'm pretty sure it does. Because now we... I don't know. This is weird. We're definitely afraid of Warfront Runners. I feel like we definitely have to play Mia, so no Frontline Engineers. Windmakers. Wait, can we clear everything? No, if we had Destructibots, we could, but we can't. You know what? I think just 2 blockers will be enough. There's no way... Yeah, I think we save Mia for our True Shot Post. So I think we just go like this, and we play this on the right-hand side. Yeah, that's got to be correct. They could still have Rock Workers, but... I don't know. They'd have to clear perfectly into an 8, which is a lot less likely than... something. This is... True Shot Post. If that Chateau gets another trigger, we could ignore it again for another turn. Big Thrusting Tigers. Okay. We see a Rhymelings. They probably have Ice Flakes to block the Mech Workshop. That's unfortunate. Okay. So now something's getting fixedly forward, which actually matters. Like, that might hurt us. I think we just have to ditch the Mia. Yeah, we definitely have to ditch Mia. Then we have to just keep blocking and hope that is enough. Ooh, no, wait. Can we clear? No, we can't clear. We're short a mover. And how much do you want to bet that we're going to draw green prototypes as our next draw? This sucks. Okay, well, we just have to do our best. So we play Gift Recruits first. We're fine with damaging that. Oh, no, now that's also going to be frontline. So now when his Ice Flakes unfreeze, since it damaged our Mech Workshop, they're going to get to move through it. I was hoping it either damaged one of these 2, and I think it's still correct to play True Shot Post first because now it doesn't trade well with Westwind. So let's see. Hunter's Vengeance, Cardboard, Frontline Engineers. That clears mostly everything, while also probably giving us a big blocker. And yeah, actually, Green Prototypes was their next draw, so that's unfortunate. We would have had a perfect clear if it was Green Prototypes, Destructobots, Gifted Recruits, Hunter's Vengeance. That would have been everything. Okay, Sparkly Kittens. Don't see a way for him to break through in this current scenario, so he might just... Is that it? Tikas? Miniers? Mistwives, okay. Oh, gotcha. I thought he was going to go on my baseline. That would have been a big mistake. So let's... We can Hunter's Vengeance. Yeah, we Hunter's Vengeance. We pop down... Okay, we gotta trade this. Okay, do we pop down Chateau or Upgrade Point? The answer is probably Upgrade Point, because Chateau is just a little bit weaker in strength-wise. Trying to think. What are we at risk of? We definitely need to play Frontline Engineers in the middle. They block the best. If he can trade with a 7 on the right-hand side, it doesn't matter. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to play this here. Frontline Engineers. Dual threat. He has to take out the Frontline Engineers because they're blocking, and he has to take out the Upgrade Point because it's going to buff the Frontline Engineers. He also has to take out this Met Workshop. We are currently alive at 5 health, still facing lethal to Angelic Tikas, which we have yet to see, thankfully, because it could be Wolf Cloaks into Angelic Tikas. Nonetheless, we're probably still just going to be facing lethal to something super random, especially given that our next hand is lacking. We might just have to trade Mech Workshop, or keep it as a blocker, you know. And just keep Windmakers? I don't know. We'll have to see what he does. Depends on whether he plays a runner or some more big things. So there's a Leaf Batter. Oh, please excuse that burp, guys. Anyways, Leaf Batters. The Hearth. No way. That is crazy. And a Saber Paws. Please play it on the right. Yes! Okay. Wait, I think we come back. No Mech Workshop. We come back. We come back. Windmakers. Green Prototypes on here? Or do we play it in the back? Ooh, that's hard. You know what? I think we just play it behind this other construct, because then that gives us another one for Mech Workshop. And, no, wait. If he somehow managed... Okay, if he has Wolf Cloaks, he could have a mover, like Green Prototypes, into Warfront, which we will have enough for. That's 7 plus 4 plus 1. Okay, he could have that lethal and all those cards he hasn't played. So what we have to do is we have to trade into this. I think. Or we play this aggressively. No, that gives him Green Prototypes value. We play it in the back. Trust. We go here. We go here. Okay. Yes. Okay, so now we can Upgrade Point with this construct in the back. Destructobots. And we should be drawing True Shot Post. But if we do draw True Shot Post, then we won't be able to play Destructobots. So we're going to have to trade Gifted Recruits. We draw True Shot Post. Or, let me think. What's the other card we could draw? I forgot what we played next to it. Hunter's Vengeance. Maybe. He trades into that. It's still alive. He has to take out one of our buildings. At least one. He's going to choose to take out the Chateau. Okay, smart move. Maybe Wolf Cloaks? There's the Wolf Cloaks. Okay. Yes. We want to draw 2 Shot Posts really bad. Remove fixedly forward from Mia. That's fair. Actually, you know what? No. We keep this hand. This hand is good. We Destructobot here. Upgrade Point. Mia. Do we play Mia in the back or in the front? Warfront Runners. Green Prototypes. He can't... No, he would have to have Warfront Runners, Green Prototypes. No, he can't get through. No Tikas. Trigger that. Awesome. It looks like our Green Prototype is going to be getting fixedly forward. I don't think there's a way he can get through. He would have had to had Wolf Cloaks, a mover. Okay, Sparkly Kittens. It could trade with something. Trades with Mia. That's not good. We wanted it to go into our other building. Our Temple to Mind. Opponent's thinking. I think he has another Hearth in the hand because it's been a while. He also has Ice Flakes, unless he traded it. Mistwives, I think. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track of his cycle too well. Been trying, but he's only playing a couple cards a turn, and his cycling has been a bit weird. Like, I don't think it's optimal. He's gonna War for Runners into that. A Leaf Pattern. Wait, could he have gotten lethal? I think our opponent missed lethal. Yeah. There's no, never mind. Yeah, our opponent missed lethal. They could have played Sparkly Kittens here. It trades into this. This gets down to 2 strength. This was at 7 in the back. They play Leaf Patterns to run through. It has 10 total. So it goes through with 1 strength. And then War for Runners right there. They miss lethal. There's no way. We just got saved by the gods of Stormbound that our opponent does not know how to play their own cards. 7. Yep, we have enough. We are blocking this barricade up. Frontline engineers. And that should be game. Now we're just going full defense. Opponent is never breaking through. Absolutely not. Boganx, I'm sorry. You had your chance. It is no more. We have the 3 structures down. It's the Trinity. I love it. See, this is why this deck is so great, guys. Because once you get in a winning position, you're winning. Like, that's it. It's kind of crazy to say, but unless they have Siege Breakers, there is almost no combination in this game that can get rid of these structures. So green prototypes, they learned their lesson. They played it on the left side. That's good. And they concede. No way we just pulled victory out of the jaws of defeat today. Nice. We found our next match up against JFG 123. This dude is scary. Okay, and he's playing Swarm. He's probably playing that insanely annoying Swarm mid-range BS. Doppelbox, he learned his lesson. He's playing it in the middle now instead of on the left-hand side of us. Left-hand side is important because that is always where I play my Chateau. You have to play it on the left-hand side. It's just the best because then that lets you play your Mech Workshop over here on the right-hand side. Or sorry, your upgrade point on the right-hand side. Your Mech Workshop on the tile right next to it right here. And then typically you'll get like, I don't know, Cardboard, Temple of the Mind right there. Anyways, we do need Windmakers in this matchup. I don't know if we need it now. We're probably not going to have time for Temple of the Mind. So we'll cycle that, play a Chateau, and then we're actually going to jam possibly green prototypes. We don't want him getting to the middle of our base, and it's good if this gets rid of 1 unit. It could also threaten to trade, which is very relevant. Because then he'll be maybe forced to play 2 things rather than just a Gathering Troop. Okay, he's just a baller. You know, this man does not care. So we can't play... Yeah, we can't play True Shot Post just yet. We might actually have to trade it. Do we trade it, though? If we keep Windmakers, there's a very high chance we'll draw Gifted Recruits. But I don't know if we're going to be playing that. We're definitely playing something to clear. So yeah, we can't play... Ooh, actually, wait. We could just play a True Shot Post right here. Guys, I'm cooking. Oh no, his unit moves first. It'll gain the strength. And then he could use Forgotten Souls. Ah, he's smart. Okay, we can't play that. We draw Mia. We upgrade point to give the... Yeah, to make the lowest chance of that construct getting hit by Destructobots. And then we Destructobots. Please don't hit it. Yes. Okay, we're lucky. It trades. And we keep a building on the field, which means that next turn we could go Gifted Recruits into Windmakers, or we could go Mech Workshop, Gifted Recruits. And we probably cycle Mia at this point. Yeah, we cycle Mia. No, he's running Siege Breakers now. Guys, I promise this man was not running Siege Breakers. Okay, he's so scared of this matchup. That's hilarious. I just don't like it. I do not like it at all. We're probably losing this match. Siege Breakers is the hardest counter imaginable. Like, it's just so annoying what that card does. Who even made Siege Breakers, right? It's the only thing that wins. I want to play 5 buildings on my deck, and I know you guys do too. So we're relying on the 50-50. We lost the 50-50, as always. Not regretting cycling Windmakers. It's kind of necessary. Sorry, Mia. Not regretting cycling Mia was kind of necessary, but we are seeing Temple to Mine now, so we probably could have hit off the combo. But you know, Windmakers into Temple to Mine is just as good anyways. Queen of Herds. Okay, we are cycling Hunter's Vengeance, it looks like. Kind of strange that the opponent chose not to play Queen on a different spot. But, oh well. Now we do get a Construct. It'll come out, wham into her. And you know what? We'll actually play Hunter's Vengeance. We'll see what it hits. It looks like it hit all the right stuff. So we could do Windmakers. We might have to do Windmakers. We don't. We can play this. Frontline Engineers. Ka-chow. We have some buildings, but we're going to have to pocket it very well. Because the combination of Forgotten Souls into Siege Breakers can pretty much show off any tile in the board and make it susceptible to a big Siege Breakers hit. So our opponent has, let's see, 2 main threats right now. Mech Workshop, Chateau. They have to clear one of them. It's probably going to be the Chateau that they clear first by moving up here and then taking out this one. What if they do that? If they do that, then I think we just pocket an upgrade point. Ooh, no, this is bad. Now we don't have frontline. Wait, no. We do have frontline, but they'll probably play green prototypes to block. No green prototypes to block. Wait. Okay, this is our chance. We just have to draw. What do we have to draw? I think we just have to draw, like, Destructibots or something. We don't need Chateau. No! Okay. We play Upgrade Point. We play True Shot Post in the back. Surely there's no way he can get to it. And he just played Doppelbox. Look, Doppelbox is right here. Meaning if we block the middle, he would have to have something like Sparkly Kittens and Green Prototypes to get forward. Which I don't think he's running. Yes, we played in the middle. Surely. There's no 3-mana card I'm missing. There is. Tikas. You know what? We have to go for it. We have to go for it anyways. If he has the Tikas, he has the Tikas. We play it on the right-hand side. Even though that will hurt, we have to play it here. Okay, let's see. Moment of truth. Does our opponent have the Tikas? If they have the Tikas, it sucks. Okay? It's almost the end of the world. But let's see. Let's see. Actually biting my nails right now, guys. Do they have Angelic Tikas into Siege Breakers to clear our True Shot Post? They drew back Doppelbox? No. No, absolutely not. Do not have Siege Breakers. Do not have Siege Breakers. Bucks of Wasteland. Okay, we're good. Whew. Nice, it hits the right thing. Okay. What do we do? I didn't think we'd get this far. Our opponent definitely has Siege Breakers. That's almost certain. If we trade Mech Workshop and we draw Gifted Recruits, we can get the full clear right now. I think that's the only way we win. No! Oh, wait. That's good. Destructibots, Windmakers. Oh, this is tough. Destructibots, Windmakers, Mia. Oh, but they still get... We have to do it, though. We go aggressive. We go aggressive right now. Yes, we go aggressive. We have to. We play Mia here because next turn we are going to jam the nastiest frontline engineers that you've ever seen on our opponent. No, where's frontline engineers? Please come back. Please, I need you. We'll be trading True Shot Post. Oh, this is sketchy. The Seed Breakers is coming down. Like, we all know it is. Unless they cycled it. They could have cycled it. Wait, I didn't even think about that. What if he cycled it because he didn't think he was going to draw Doppelbox? Ah, Queen. Wait, there's a chance it doesn't come out. Fawn Companions. Please. Bucks of Wasteland. Wait, it survives! Oh, Hunter's Vengeance. Okay, so that'll trigger his Bucks. It hit the right unit! No way. Do we get lucky again? Guys, we should not be this far in the match. We should not even be this close to victory. Okay. Okay, it hits Bucks. That's actually fine because it's just going to confuse and run into itself. We can't play True Shot Post. We draw upgrade point. Oh, he's going to get such a nasty trigger. Actually, okay, we go aggressive. Yeah, we go super aggressive right now because our opponent has to defend. We're actually not the ones in danger. Our opponent is. Yeah, we're not the ones in danger. We'll play upgrade point here. We play green prototypes in the back. We play gifted recruits up top. And then we play a Temple of the Mind. He has to choose what to siege breakers. He has to choose what to siege breakers. If he siege breakers up top, that's probably the best option for him. He should do that. But then we still have a building up top. We still have our True Shot Post at bottom. And we have an active mech workshop. If he siege breakers down low, he is taking 15 damage face. And he's running the risk of Hearthguards. He chooses a siege breakers in the middle. I did not even think of that. Is it a good option? We'll just have to see. We'll have to see. What else does he play? Let's see. He could have Bucks again. He has Boomstick Officers. Okay. Okay. I don't like that placement, actually. He's leaving me with a Construct. And Trekking Alderman probably to block the Mech Workshop. No, not even to block Mech Workshop? Wait, this guy's throwing. I think this guy's throwing so hard. Wait a minute. Guys. We have full control. Cyclone Avengers. We don't even need this. Chateau of Cardboard. Frontal Engineers. Gain 16 strength. And then we Windmakers to clear everything. No way, guys. We are going to beat an opponent who is playing Swarm midrange, Queen of Herds, Siege Breakers. Okay, Queen of Herds into Siege Breakers while having Siege Breakers as its own card. This guy has infinite building counters, and he still is not going to win. This deck is so powerful. A Doppelbox. Siege Breakers. Oh, hoo-hoo. Too late, man. It's too late. Oh, and now you get to see the epic combo in action. Chateau confuses units. And Temple of the Mind takes them out. Nice. Alright, so now it's just... I guess we just bully him. Yeah. Just... Oh, I forgot I did that. It's okay, though. Temple of Minds. Mech Workshop. And Amiya. Bye-bye, all his units. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. No way. There is no way that this is happening right now. This might be greatest comeback in Stormbound history. And on the grind to top 10 in the world. 5 buildings. 5 buildings. I don't think anybody has ever made top 10 with 5 buildings in their deck. Sparkly Kittens. Gathering Troop. Fawn Companions, okay. Doppelbox. Everything's fine. I don't even really think it matters at this point. Maybe he could also make a legendary comeback, but the chance is so unlikely. There's just no other deck better. Get that there. You know what? We'll get a Chateau up front. We want to play more stuff up front now. Let's see. We'll just play this. It doesn't really matter. Guess we'll play behind there. So next turn, we could even get a Hunter's Vengeance to clear our own stuff to make room. Because we have too many buildings on field. We're going to have to make room for our cards. Ooh, wait. Okay, maybe I'm just manifesting this into existence. If he has Zuri as his, 14th card. No, we've seen all his cards. Never mind. If he had Zuri as his 12th card, though, he might be able to fly over. Okay, so this guy finally gets lucky, and it hits his Bucks. Gives some strength. That's fine. That is A-okay with me. Gives fixably forward. We confuse some things. I might actually leave that Bucks on his baseline, maybe. But we'll see. Actually, do we trade Hunter's Vengeance? If we play it now. Nah. Yeah, we trade it. Okay, Mech Workshop. So... let's see. Windmakers? Nah. Why is this so tricky? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm thinking about, guys. Probably nothing. Nothing goes on in this head. Here. Yeah. Frontline. I don't even know where to play everything else. We're just going to build this up, and we're going to jam a Windmakers behind that. Let's see. Nice. Look at our next hand. Is that 3 buildings I see with Mia and Dark Harvest? This dude had all the building counters. How is he losing? How is this guy losing? No way. And he... oh, yeah, he didn't even use the boomstick ability. Wow. That game was crazy. Nice. It looks like we found our next match up against Minatu. Playing Swarm. 1676 crowns. It's top 50 in the world. And he starts off with Collector Mertz. Kind of sucks. In this one scenario, I'm actually debating keeping Frontline Engineers in hand solely because Temple of the Mind is just the worst card to play early. Maybe. Who knows, though? Nah, it's still the play, because the chance of me drawing... I don't know, it's... I definitely don't keep the hand, I know that much. So we are going to trade Frontline Engineers. Yeah, it's just upgrade point. We'll play it here. It's whatever. And we draw the Mech Workshop. Unfortunate, because if we had played that this turn, we'd be doing very well. Let's see what our opponent has. Hopefully it's something like Saber Paws until, I don't know, Gifted Recruits on baseline. That would be great. Then we can just Hunter's Vengeance everything up. To Sparkly Kitties, it's a little bit worse for us, but we can still full clear. Very easily full clear. Yeah, we'll just cycle Temple of the Mind. We'll get the full clear going. Yeah. And then I guess next turn we'll play Destructibots into Mech Workshop. Yeah, we'll play Destructibots into Mech Workshop. Trade... probably not green prototypes, because we're going to need it for the turn we play True Shot Post. Or we could trade green prototypes, play Windmakers in another 3 cost, and then get down a True Shot Post plus me on the same turn. Okay, unfortunate. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to set up everything. No, we are. You know what we can do? Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. I didn't think we'd draw Mia there. Do we go for it? Do we go for it? You see, I could have kept Windmakers, and we could have just got basically a full clear. Because this is really good. So what I want to do is Destructibots, green prototypes, Mia. But another option that's kind of sneaky good is Destructibots and the Mech Workshop in front of my upgrade point. Oh, you know, I'll go with my gut. This is good, and I think I actually protect the upgrade point. So that way there's no Siegebreaker shenanigans. Yeah, and the next turn we get Chateau plus Frontline Engineers, trade the Mech Workshop, we'll find Hunter's Vengeance. On the same turn we have True Shot Post, and we are rolling. Yeah, so opponent's probably just going to clear one of the constructs. And if they do, we're fine. It's not the end of the world. Let's see, they're having a deep thinking session. Same as us. Also, let me know down in the comments below if you guys think I think too much in between turns. Because I really only think this much when I'm doing a video. But is it not enjoyable to watch? Not enjoyable to listen through the thinking process? Let me know what you guys think. And also any content you would like to see on this channel, just let me know as well. Nice, Azuri. I do know that so far that I owe someone a Knights deck. Remember that was requested. Didn't forget, just haven't found any great Knight decks, especially for this meta. Let's get an upgrade point, and yeah, we'll take care of that. Nice. Okay, there's our Hunter's Vengeance. Unfortunately, Vitalize does mean that the Westwind Sailors is at 7, and Hunter's Vengeance is not guaranteed to hit his green prototypes. It's only guaranteed to hit a Constructs, which we have 2 of. So might end up trading True Shot Post. Even though it's really good, I think we just have to rely on Chateau as our cheap defense. Hopefully our opponent ignores all these units, because there is no way that they're clearing it all. Okay, Collector Murder. Oh yeah, he's probably back to token. Let's see what type of token he got. Okay, Gathering Troop. Well, both of those will get hit, so that's hilarious. Hunter's Vengeance. Do your thing. I'm going to trade True Shot Post. We'll just see what we get. Because, yeah, it doesn't matter what Hunter's Vengeance hits. Oh, no way it hit his Construct. We just won from that. That's not even fair. It's the most one-sided board wipe of all time. Yeah, so now this match is just over. We play Chateau, we play Temple to Mine, we play Mia. Everything gets insanely big. And notice how this is a green prototypes. It has went from 5 strength to 30. Like, what even is that? 5 strength to 30. It is the size. Actually, it's bigger than an 8 cost unit. Operators is what? 8 for 26? Not even fair. Not even fair at all. Only thing that clears this is Siren, and we're only on mana 8. Our opponent only has 8 mana to play. They can't even have Siren. Maybe Behemoths. Actually, Behemoths would do a little bit of work, but not enough. And the Queen of Herds, finally having to play defensively. Okay, that's good. The Gathering Troop did not get to move. We'll gain a ton of strength from that stuff. We'll keep our Windmakers, just because it's another playable card. And we'll get Chateau up here, I believe. I think that's the correct play. Yeah. Because that allows us to get more Temple to Mines in the back. Blocks a little bit better. And then we'll play Mia here. Stop him from advancing. It does get fixedly forward, but don't worry. If you trigger it on same turn, it'll go to the left of your hand slot. And then when it triggers again, it'll remove it. Excuse me. So yeah. Let's see. He does have Zuri. Zuri's fine though. Siege Breakers would suck a tiny bit. We're still not losing though, in any way. Siege Breakers would suck a tiny bit. Haven't seen it because there's Doppelbox and Gathering Troop. Zuri would be fine as well. I mean, I guess he would just go over this middle column, I imagine, with Zuri. Okay. Dark Harvest? Yeah. There it is. So, okay. Our Chateau will just get rid of the green prototypes. And I believe we get a full clear here as well. So we'll go Destructobots. Or sorry, not Destructobots. Green prototypes. Destructobots. Windmakers. Could have played the upgrade point first to mitigate the chance of Destructobots hitting the Chateau that's at 1. Not important though, just always recommend to look at that stuff because it will matter. And yeah. Crazy. So this deck also beats yet another Swarm deck. Next turn we have True Shot Post, Frontline, Gift Recruits. Doubt it's going to make it to that point. Okay, another Mertz. Our opponent would have to have token into another mover. They have token. Do they have another mover? Might be Zuri left in their hand. Forgotten Souls, and that is good game. Absolutely destroyed this opponent. Their confidence is now gone forever. And with that... Alrighty guys, I hope you all enjoyed the matches with Mia Imagination. It's a super fun deck. Definitely one of the most fun decks that I've ever played. Super interesting, and it's a great way to catch your opponents off guard and actually have some fun playing this terrible game. No, I'm joking. I love it. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. And as always, stay safe. Bye.